creator. And from some others too, can't think run out, I'll name them later. If I say fuck a lot, well then I may gain more attention. If I say cunt, well then with some of you there will be tension. I find this interesting, cause in the end they are just words. You give them power when you cower, man, it's so absurd. But all that was covered by Lenny Bruce back in the day. Nothing's original, now I'm repeating what I say. Paralysis through analysis could stop me here, but that'd just be an excuse to run in fierce. I'll brandish the blandest man's anguish with a ram fist directed at the throat of any man that can withstand this.
I will brandish the blandest man's anguish with a ram fist.
I see these rappers that say things like no homo and such. It always seems maybe the lady doth protest too much. I'm really speechless, but I speak less than you might imagine. Sometimes I stutter and I sputter like the words are catching. I'm known to write about the shit most people won't discuss. Some find my music too intrusive with their words and such. You see a mousetrap, I see free cheese and a fucking challenge. But you stay quiet for fear of tipping the balance. When it's horses for courses, my horse is distorted. I bought it for £4, then forced it through horseshit. We walked through these morbid... Soldier boy, now kill him. Kill those Disney villains. Orders over feelings. Now please secure that zone, cause we need on that oil supply. On that oil supply. On that oil supply. Now please secure that zone. Soldier boy, now kill him. Kill those Disney villains. Orders over feelings. Now please secure that zone, cause we need on that oil supply. On that oil supply. On that oil supply. Now please secure that zone. Yes, I am a soldier boy, and yes, I do protect this country, but I'm also sent anywhere else on earth these fuckers want me. It's my job to go and die on order of the politicians. In these modern times, money and power are the main religion. Tie a tax on us together with some distant far off land. One big show of power, man, it all strengthens our global brand. Ain't no war on terror, but you won't find no Bin Laden here. If we're stopping tyrants, why the fuck ain't we in North Korea? But I just follow orders, please don't blame me if things get too bleak. People help the heroes, helping bureaus, help me fucking sleep. Ignore the leaks of treatments, kind of breaking that Geneva shit. In these sour times, you take the line and just bend it a bit. I'm jacking them. And if we cannot find the oil, I'm slapping them. At your local party, if a kid plays up, you smack it, eh? I'm just disciplining these kids so we see a brighter day. Soldier boy, now kill them. Kill those Disney villains. Orders over feelings. Now please secure that zone, cause we need on that oil supply. On that oil supply. On that oil supply. Now please secure that zone. Soldier boy, now kill them. Kill those Disney villains. Orders over feelings. Now please secure that zone, cause we need on that oil supply. On that oil supply. On that oil supply. Now please secure that zone.
Yes, I am that chief, that killer machine. I feed that need, I serve. Show me the enemy, elementally stepping to any need to feel a break. Wanna claim that turf? Burn it down, run my name in the dirt. I'm a space invader, see me work. Give no quarter, scorch the earth. Soldier boy, I told you boy, your home's destroyed. My walk is mean. If we hanging tyrants, then England, you better watch the queen. If we talking violence, then I'ma probably be on the scene. We have formed alliances now that cause us to intervene. We anticipate your compliance with the authorities. We provide reminders, support that's behind the order of things. Yeah, boy turn men, learn us first them. Toy turn weapon, destroy defend. Gun in hand, you ready to earn. Good soldier boy, say sir, yes sir. Catch me at your local high school, passing out recruiter forms. Can't find you a job, but we can get you in a uniform.
Soldier boy, now kill him. Kill those Disney villains. Orders over feelings. Now please secure that zone, cause we need on that oil supply. On that oil supply. On that oil supply. Now please secure that zone.
Yo, Pip.
Yeah, Dola, what's up?
You relax, man.
We talk about relaxing.
Cool out. The song came out.
Fired up. Why the fuck you got two voices?
Why you so mad at Soldier Boy?
Who's Soldier Boy? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Why you so mad at the youngins, Pip?
Fuck the youngins. Why are you recording two different voices?
Can't knock on
the banter and conversation have two voices too. Ad-lib. Dickhead. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, so with these 1,000 words, I'll paint a picture in your mind that breaks the rule of thirds. Let's go right back to the start. What better way to begin? Before too much of the corruption, the temptation and sin. Before the gloss was taken off, back to sandcastles and grins. Before the world we were living in became riddled with riddling. I had a very normal birth, no wise men did attend. Born into my family as son, brother and friend. I had a normal start to life with a very normal infancy. And over the years many events did influence me, but there's one that stands out now with a special place in my mind. And the more times I think back, the more new memories I find. When I was 4 years old, out in France, I almost died. A wave swept up to the shore and took me back for the ride. And in that moment of fear, I gazed below normal tide. And that's when the depths of the ocean showed what was really inside. I saw a man sat just below the surface on a rock, and his wisdom-filled gaze withdrew all panic and shock, and unlocked an inner calm that let me float down to his depths without any flailing shaking arms or panic-filled breaths. I swear we sat for hours before words were introduced, just relaxing in a world below the fights and abuse, below the weapons of war, below the cars and the ships. Then when he felt I understood, he slowly parted his lips. The pen is far mightier than the sword, he said, as he stabbed his pen in my leg, and the ink mixed with the red. With this action I inject the gift of knowledge instead of all the other cluttered thoughts that will clog up your head. But if at any point you take the spoken word just for granted, these words will stick in your mouth and fall out broken and parted. It didn't hurt for some reason, but I could feel a change inside. But I hadn't really understood what his words had implied. I thought I'd wait for his next words with my mind open wide, and with the guidelines that he gave me, I would try to abide. Again, much time passed with silence being the topic, but the serenity was such bliss I had no words that could stop it. Then after what seemed like a lifetime had passed, he stopped and looked right through me like I was made up of glass, and at that very moment I was grabbed from this landscape. As I left this wise old figure, I quickly prompted a handshake, and I was carried back to shore, my life saved by my own dad, with no memory at the time of the experience I'd had. And so I went on with my life, these things locked up in my brain. I grew up no different from the rest, everything just stayed the same, until one day I realised sometimes my own speech was erratic, like the needle on my record would get all caught up and static. And at school this affliction didn't make things too easy, and easy targets of the kids would sometimes laugh at and tease me. I guess there's no denying this made me stand out from the rest, but that kind of thing has never fazed me, I just took it in jest. Sure, the broken stammers of a youth can kind of bring some attention, but the sympathy of a teacher can get you out of detention. And this continued until I reached a certain age, until I started to thrive for knowledge, for every word and every page. All of a sudden the words would just flow off of my tongue. When I got bored of how one sounded, I'd just learn a new one. I started listening to all these people who showed great use of each word, feeling the buzz from every single line from Gil that I heard. The way he manipulated the language and really made it develop, as he told another story from 125th Street and Lenox, and Mr. Mojo Rising, the American poet, had enraptured my minds with words and would never know it. I would sit in my room for hours just listening out for every underlying meaning in the words he would shout. Then I'd put on the specials to hear their social commentary. You couldn't help but get drawn in, sometimes even involuntary. And the way that Rakim would take my mind on a journey to a kind of lifestyle and scene that never used to concern me, a completely different world to the one that I lived in. But I could connect to the language and the passion within him. So I started to write. Inspired by those here before me, I'd found an outlet for my thoughts, a way of telling the story. So I wrote, and I wrote until I felt it was time to put some of this stuff on tape. And then I started to rhyme. And once I started climbing, I knew there was no way I could slip. And that's the one true birth of this here Scroobius Pip. The one with the leather ties and weathered eyes, whose 37 clever lines left 37 severed minds. The one that speaks but never lies, and sometimes fails but always tries. And the more he writes, the more he finds it pays to bleed between the lines. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, so with these 1,000 words, I'll paint a picture in your mind that breaks the rule of thirds. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, so with these 1,000 words, I'll paint you one big picture in your mind that breaks the rule of thirds.
Whoa! Ah!